In just a few days, Denver public school students will head back to the classroom.
But many parents are still trying to figure out how to get their students to school. DPS says 6 schools have either partially cut or eliminated school bus routes.
Denver 7's Claire Lavazorio is talking with a concerned parent who says time is running out to find a solution.
Jason Steele knows his 6th grader Evie will be walking through these doors Monday morning.
We're excited to have our daughter attend Maury.
But how she will get to her new school 4 miles away is a question Steele and hundreds of other Denver public school parents are still trying to answer.
It's creating a crisis for families.
Maury Middle School is one of 6 DPS schools with full or partial bus cuts this school year. The district says the problem isn't finding enough drivers. It's the new start time, allowing middle and high school students to start later, which means tighter routes for bus drivers.
We don't know what to do.
Both parents work full-time, and we're counting on public school transportation for their kids.
Come home, come back downtown twice a day is too much to ask of nearly any parent who works.
The father of 3 says private transportation is too expensive and says he's not comfortable with the district's recommendation.
My daughter just turned 11. I'm not ready to have her on a public bus by herself going downtown. It would drop her off several blocks away. I don't think anyone really thought about the safety aspect of this.
Imagine a rush of parents trying to pull off and then drop off their kids each morning and afternoon. As you can see, there's not a lot of space here to pull off to the side. And Steele says that's the problem. It's just not practical for a city school like Maury, right here in Capitol Hill.
These streets are not made for it. I mean, you can see around here, it's hard to even have 2 vehicles pass each other. 13th Avenue, 14th Avenue are almost like highways here. It's not a safe place for mass pickup and drop off.
In a statement, the district says these decisions were not taken lightly and looked at the utilization rates to decide which routes it cut. Whatever the reason, Steele says the decision needs to be reversed before the first bell.
We're scared about how we're going to get our children to school and home safely, something we hadn't thought about.
For Denver 7, I'm Claire Lavazorio.
And parents at the 6 affected schools plan to meet at the DPS school board meeting Monday night, 5 p.m. They tell us they will voice their concerns during the public comment session.
Going in depth here, it's not just DPS, it's cutting bus routes. Douglas County schools have implemented rolling bus cancellations this school year. So that new schedule will mean each bus route will be on for 4 weeks and then off for a week. The district says this is because of a bus driver shortage. The superintendent says Douglas County more than 100 drivers short.
And taking a closer look, school districts across the country are taking similar steps due to a national bus driver shortage. According to data from Hop, Skip, Drive, which offers school transportation services, almost 90% of school districts across the country are impacted by these shortages. Nearly 45% say they've had to reduce transportation services as a result.